So when I looked in the mirror, I thought I had this. Well, I thought like you were closest to I am dying out the like on so much. So yeah, hopefully just for my mental and physical health, this has to stop. My thoughts has to stop. So now the main answer of why did I care so much about what the people in that community thinks of me. Well, first off, the creator, I won't even go to say his name, like the creator of the show, like he likes to boast about how his show got recognized by the creators, which happened before the question that got ruined. that yeah, it that he likes to boast about how the creators knew about the show in an interview before I ruined his plans, basically, which I'll get to more later. And so he likes to see his work as more canon than some other materials, and like even boast about like even towards me, which like since you couldn't really tell that my comments were removed, and that's a long story for another time, but that he likes to boast about how before his old channel got terminated, he was most viewed, and he sees me as like a detriment for like he likes to act a lot of times like he didn't just answer my question to show. So like this so yeah, just the fact that he boasts about how his show is like the most canonized fanon in it all, despite being fan made, and like that sort of ego that the people like to follow and say that, oh, how dare you say that the most popular is something something, then yeah, that's why I care about that's partially why I care about these people care about me so much. And I did leave for a bit. I did like I like after he made that video about me, I even expressed that I stopped watching his channel or following him. I don't really follow him until recently, but yeah, it wasn't the first time where I just stopped watching his channel, and even today I still only watch a few videos. I reacted them on Solias, but other than that, I don't watch his videos since that incident. So I already done that, and I came back, and yeah, it's just a whole scenario. And as these thoughts are starting to pop up right now, just right now, so like I can remember a clear vision, and I will still fire my lip when I'm doing that. Then so basically, my thoughts are like some of the flashbacks and repeats of what happened. Like when I went in that video, misogyny, woman can't live without men, but men can live without women. Like that's one of the thoughts that popped in my head just about now. I just had to say that fast before I lose it. Okay, the thoughts are happening again, and so. Okay, just want all of this to end. I just want him to give out a specific apology. I know that won't happen, but these thoughts are literally killing me, and I'm just feeling helpless in this situation. Okay, so the thought I just had is somewhere, I think it was like Invisible Ink or something. As Simon talk was, there was like literally no reason for it to be all about him. Just had to get that thought out fast. Since nobody even asked him. Doesn't matter if the question isn't about Simon. Like I wish people would just ask him instead of making me feel like I just some random goal. Since okay, that was like the initial plan that I had made. Since like he didn't even know who I was. Like he used my question just to make Simon looks better. Like that's literally it. Since like you can tell that he acted as if he I'm sorry, just you know what? I'm just psychotic. So I'm just gonna leave it off there since I'm not going to prove myself that I'm not. I'm just gonna be flat out psychotic about this entire situation since I'm done sugarcoating and I'm done just feeling horrible and having these thoughts that I can't control. And when people try to say that I can't control myself, you know what? I can't control myself. I'm just gonna act psychotic and just throw a huge fit since that's what people see me as, so I'm just gonna do it, okay? So the reason why this killed so much about me, other than what I gave out previously, is that people think, like, which is really ironic, since they're acting as if fictional characters matter to them, but you don't know how much of an impact the character Jeanette has done for me. I even said it in that video that she influenced me to be the person, like the stepping stone towards following neurodiversity. I said that all the time to him and the fans, but honestly, talking to a brick wall is much more influential than talking to those people. So, here goes the truth. So, this question was more than just a question. It was a compliment to her, in which I admired her kindness, because when I really hate bringing it up, but and it's kind of embarrassing to do so, but I'm just gonna do it anyway since I need to tell the truth. As you know, I don't really have that many friends. I mean, I just don't have friends in general, and I try to be all nonchalant about it, but when I saw her and Theodore's friendship in the show, then it melted my heart so much that I always desired to have a friendship like that. And in one episode where she said something like, I forgot what it was, something about friends liking each other the way they are, and I saw one comment where it said that the words that she said were true, and when I looked in her post, and she was the mother of a son that was autistic, and I grew closer to that in that time, that it encouraged me to, like, the friendship encouraged me to like laugh on the boat, which I mentioned in that video, but once again, it's like talking to a brick wall. And so I wanted to give my gratitude to her, but when she ignored me, and even in the next video where she, like, it's so obvious that it was just him talking as the character in that video. Like, it wasn't a real her. It was so hilarious, but it was also really hurtful at the same time. Just like all the time, him and the fans try to talk down on me. And that's how it got started. Like, when Simon started taking all the credit, and once I exposed him, then Simon just went whoop. Since he, like, in the next episode, they tried to parody that entire situation with him trying to take all the spotlight, and then once I came in them, then Simon just went to go get some milk or something like that. That's the real me that I show on Pretty Soul, yes. Since I would normally tell those kind of jokes to you, but this is me. And so, yeah, I just didn't like Simon taking all the classes. Since when has, and yeah, and I'm just still waiting for that apology, since there was no reason for Jeanette to get all the blame in that video. So the closure that I was looking for this entire time was for him to admit that he hurt my feelings when Simon took all the credit for my question, since it was obvious that, since people knew who I feel like he acted as if I'm like some unpopular person, since the question before me was one of his good friends, and so he just wanted to end it with someone that he thought that no one would know until I show up. And to me, I'm like some random girl, you can honestly tell by his reflections. And like, his plan to make Simon be the one to ask that question didn't work, and so yeah, I'm still waiting for that closure. I can't believe I just got that all out. And I know that it seems really silly that I'm dealing with fictional characters that he tried to emulate himself into, but honestly, they're all doing it, so. And I'm glad that I branched out of that community, even though it's been 4 years since I still had those thoughts that pop up and cause me to chew my gut. And I know I seem really stupid for being overblown about this whole thing, but it's so just sad that he's still not called out for technically, since I was actually correct that Dana wasn't showing any gratitude for me. She didn't say thank you to when I called her a beautiful soul, and yeah, it was more than just a think about question. It was me appreciating her kindness and her beautiful soul, and for encouraging me to step out there and why glass bottom boat, since once again I love her and Theodore's friendship and influenced me to write that. I never told anyone that. I mean, I did. I never told you that or any. It is my first time telling you that. Since I thought of glass bottom boat since late 2021, and so the fact that they influenced me and they try to ignore that fact, which is even more misogynistic if you think about it, then yeah. So that closer is just one of my favorite characters showing appreciation towards me. And also, since Simon's like a Gary Stew in that show, so him admitting that he shouldn't have made up a question that had nothing to do with what I said. Like, the fact that he didn't get caught is more misogynistic than ever. And the fact that what I just said. I know that this whole what I caused was really psychotic, and so that's why it matters so much to me. And I just wish that he was accounted for that kind of harm. Now that you know the truth, and I mean, it wouldn't be as easy as me showing off my phone since now I'm back home. But hopefully you'll believe me, since there's like some people who won't believe me. Like, one comment that I reported, like, called me the B word and said that she wished that Chris would sue me. I mentioned it in a previous video. Like, every time, and most of them are like people who think that I was 10 years old when I made that video. So honestly, who am I believing? But yeah, that's why I cared so much.